Hello Gunners, welcome to another video, and of course a brilliant day for Arsenal fans, a brilliant weekend anyway. All our rivals dropping points and Arsenal extending their lead over those rivals at the top of the Premier League table. Today's video we've got a couple of reactions from rival fans as per usual. They've almost given up in terms of allowing Arsenal to win this title. They think there's nothing that anyone can really do, and of course we've got a little bit of match analysis to come at the end. But before I do begin, if you enjoy this video, please do hit the subscribe and the like. It'd be greatly appreciated. But of course, we've got a reaction from Husam. So let's have a listen to what he said once Arsenal scored to make it 1-0. It was quite hilarious. It was just a man who was defeated.
Thank you, guys. Set piece again. Ole, ole. See? 1-0. Guys, Arsenal are winning the league. Khalas. Wallahi, we all have to accept it. The quicker you all accept it, the easier your life will be. Arsenal winning the league, chat.
You know, they talk about the 5 stages of grief or whatever it is in terms of acceptance stage now for Husam, I think it is. He's accepted that, you know, all the moaning, all the Arsenal only score set pieces, it's not coming to anything. I think he's made about 8 sort of live streams in a row about Arsenal in terms of watching their games, and every single one of them have been an Arsenal win. So it gets frustrating, you know. It's almost like us Arsenal fans. Remember the title races we used to be involved with Manchester City? We'd be hate watching, hoping that they'd drop points, and it just wouldn't happen. It feels like we're inevitable. Anyway, by hook or by crook, Arsenal are going to score, whether it is a set piece, whether it's through open play. And I know a lot of people will say we're scoring by set pieces, but that's a very difficult Crystal Palace side. Coming away with that victory, it's huge. It genuinely is. Our players are tired. Saka was ill. Gyökeres has played 720 minutes in 930 minutes available. You're looking at players like Declan Rice coming off injured. Calafiori as well looked injured. So these players, they've had so many minutes and we're still coming away with victories. It's going to be really frustrating for these rival fans who are watching. Anyway, we've got another reaction, and you guys may remember him, Anonyboy, a Chelsea fan. He's been always reacting against Arsenal, always attacking us, but I think now it's finally hit that stage where he's having to accept that we are going to probably, hopefully, win the Premier League.
No, Brodowski, I'm getting scared. Huh? It's a one-way road for them now, bro. They got an open road. They can move. Huh? Arsenal have beaten Crystal Palace by 1-0. I thought Crystal Palace were going to equalize. At least they would have given them a competition, slow them down. But the way this Arsenal team is moving, bro, it's looking like we're all cooked. I'm dead ass. And all thanks to this motherfucker, bro. Eberechi Eze gave them the goal. Like, bro, they really had 2 today. That's how good they played. They nearly had 2 goals today, bro. The VAR just canceled the second one. Damn, bro. Oh my god, their defense is so tight. It's so hard to break this Arsenal team. Huh? What kind of solid back players do they have there, bro? It's so fucking tight. I mean, they're running away with this on the league table, bro. 22 points. 22 fucking points. Gee. Chelsea lost. Liverpool lost. City lost, bro. Who are we gonna count on? Who are we gonna count on to give them the competition they're looking for, bro? United? Spurs? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Arsenal might win the league.
Oh, this is probably my favorite reaction in terms of just acceptance, sadness. And you know what the funny thing is? I don't know why people are sort of surprised. It was going to happen in terms of Arsenal finally clicking, and I know there's still a long way to go. But I feel like us as Arsenal fans, we've got so much trauma from title races that we almost don't want to take this sort of title on our names that Arsenal are the best team in the league. Arsenal should win the Premier League. I think we now all need to embrace it. We all need to now look at our team and be like, he's a game winger. He's somebody who's going to win this Premier League title. And that's what's going to be really key come the end of May. Looking at our squad and being like, I trust every single one of you. Because right now, I feel like I trust every single Arsenal player. Even right now, we haven't got our most important players like our Havertz, like our Odegaard. I mentioned it before. Gyökeres has played so many minutes. He hasn't had a rest because we haven't got a proper centre forward available. We may play Marino up front. But even then, he's somebody who can cover the midfield minutes for the Rices, for the Zubamendis. It's a really heavy schedule. And of course, our squad depth is phenomenal. We've got some phenomenal players back there that we can count on to come off the bench. Even players like Christian Norgard, as they sort of said in a video in Arsenal's YouTube channel this week, is somebody who is going to get minutes. He's going to have to get the rhythm going. He's been injured as well for this season. So when we're looking at this Arsenal squad, these wins are important. You know, I feel like every rival fan kind of looked at this game against Crystal Palace and they thought, the way they play, the way they nullify the opposition, the way that they can attack with Sarr and Mateta, it's going to be difficult for Arsenal. So if they can get through that game with a victory, it's huge. And I look at our last fixtures. I look at Fulham. I look at Crystal Palace. I look at Atletico Madrid. Teams that like to compact the middle so you can't play through the middle and try and force you out wide. Today, Crystal Palace, they covered the gaps really well. Let's not lie. They had a really strong performance. And any other day, that could have been a 0-0. But like I said, our star signing, Mr. Set Pieces, stood up to the task today. And to be honest, I think I'm doing Eze a bit of discredit by saying Mr. Set Pieces, because I think that was a really, really clever goal. It was a really good strike from him. Being in that area, scissor kick motion, kind of similar to the one he scored against us at the Emirates last season, kind of similar to the action that he did against Atletico Madrid, leading to the Gyökeres goal. This is a guy who can change a game, make maverick-type actions. And when I talk about a maverick, I'm talking about somebody who can do things in moments to flick the switch and win you the game. And today, Eze's quality shone through. Other days, it's been Saka. Other days, it's been Trossard doing some magic to pop up with the goals. Other days, it's been Rice. Other days, it's been Zubamendi. At the end of the day, we've got an Arsenal squad who have players who are willing to step up at the right moments. Even Calafiori has had his moments this season. So when you're looking across the whole Arsenal squad, I know it's really hard to say we're title sort of favourites, but let's take that title that we are title favourites. That's my main takeaway for Arsenal fans watching this video. We're seeing how the rival fans are acting. They feel like it's inevitable. We're feeling inevitable. And obviously, we're not going to win every single game this season. And I prepare Arsenal fans for the games in which, you know, we probably won't get that goal from Eze. We probably won't have that final action. But one thing is for sure, we've got a resilient bunch of lads. And ever since that 1-1 draw against Manchester City, I feel so confident in every single Arsenal player. And, you know, we can sort of look at the player ratings. I don't think player ratings are a huge part, but I think there were some really good individual performances from Raya, from Gabriel, from Timber, from Mosquera when he came on the pitch. He was really strong. Eze, you know, he picked up some nice sort of spaces in the midfield, but he just missed that final action. But when he had the opportunity to shoot, he took his chance against his old club, Poetic, a really nice moment for him. Then you've got Declan Rice providing that free kick. And in the second half, him and Zubamendi were mopping up a lot of things. If you rewatch that second half, they were so key to picking up those second balls, those first balls. They were winning quite a lot of those duels. And I know Palace are a duel-heavy squad. They like to make it difficult for you. But with Rice and Zubamendi, the amount of effort they put in to nullify them was really, really good to see. We didn't even see Calafiori picking up positions all over the pitch. Today, he had the sort of ability to stay in the back three to nullify the threat of Sarr and Mateta and Pino. Sometimes you've got to be humble and take that opportunity and be like, the opposition have got quality. Let's change the way we build up and let's count on a different type of action, a game-winning action from our maverick players, from your Ezes, from your Gabriels, who's a maverick from those corners. That's sometimes how things should go. But anyway, gooders, let me know your thoughts on the game. Also note to Raya, I think he was very good today. But until next time, peace.